Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's my Kenyan Path, and this week of the Healthy and Whole series has been uneventful. So let me get right into the video and we can just see how I fared. The first goal I had was to work out 3 times this week. I was not successful. I only worked out once. I think it was on Monday or Tuesday. Today is Sunday, by the way. Which means that I really didn't hit that goal at all. And it will have to be pushed to the next week. I can't set a new goal in that department if I've not been able to get the bare minimum from that particular goal. But I'm not beating myself up about it. I think it's just important to remember to be gentle with yourself, be patient with yourself. We're starting off from somewhere, and the whole point of this series is not to come here every week and tell you how I've done everything right and everything is going as planned. It's not always like that. Life is complicated and things happen, so I was not able to get to my target, and that means that the goal for next week is still the same, to work out 3 times next week. When it comes to my spiritual goal, it was praise and worship daily, and that I have been doing. There's something beautiful about just listening to worship and just being in God's presence, and just there's a way that the lyrics and the melody, I don't know how to describe it, but it's just beautiful. One of my favorite artists is Jonathan McReynolds, so if you've never checked him out, you need to check his music out. It's amazing. I've also really been loving Tori Kelly's album. I think it's called Hiding Place. It's a gospel album and it's just beautiful. So yeah, that's going well. The next was the mental goal was to learn something new every day. So there's a YouTube channel called School of Life that's actually by Alain de Botton, who I spoke about in my last episode, so you can check that out in case you didn't. And it really teaches you about so many different topics. Like, you can go and search their playlists and you can learn so much. So I will leave that link in the description box. My social goal was to just acknowledge people and compliment them and just focus on the positive traits that people have. I think that's something I've been successful at. It's something that is not so difficult to do, honestly, because there are so many nice things people do all the time. So for me, the goal was just to actually just say them immediately I think them. So people really appreciate that, and it motivates them to keep doing it, keep becoming better, and also to just love themselves. So I'm really happy with that. So I feel like there's not much to say about this week, but maybe next week will be more exciting. My mental goal this coming week is to focus on my emotions, to be more aware of them and to recognize them as they come, and be able to point out exactly why I'm feeling the way I feel, and just to be more open about that, because I think that's something that's not very easy to do. So I think it's something that's important for my mental health. So emotions, next week is all about emotions. My spiritual goal is to interact with Christian sermons or messages outside of church, because I rarely listen to Christian podcasts or watch messages online, and I think sometimes it's good to just hear a word during the week as opposed to just on Sunday. So my goal is to at least watch one sermon other than the Sunday sermon. My social goal is to speak to a person I haven't spoken to in a while, an old friend, a family member I haven't spoken to, just to check up on at least one person who is in my life or has been in my life, and just reconnect with them. So that's it for this week. I feel like it's such a brief video, but it is here. So I'd like to hear from you guys how your week went. I hope you had a great week. I hope you hit your targets. Let me know how things are going for you, and just leave me a comment about the goals that you have for next week. I'm very grateful. I had an amazing week overall. But yeah, I still have a lot of work to do, so I'm hoping that next week will be even better. Thank you so much for watching. Always remember that your hair is your crown and your body is a temple. Embrace it, love it, and take care of it. God bless you all. Goodbye.